akwabate so and wasugu so awuti no penya ni din e de Twene Jonas and acheso no so e de nsem atotodwa e the New Patriotic Party is coming back after 2028 normal because ohwenyama bi a John Dramani Mahama ashase ye ne dia kwan bia so no je say the New Patriotic Party Ghana for besan ajoma to me no ene nsem no so e de atotodwa mo enko na enkohwe video ni ntie ne nsem na e bai bi di hu enkomo
ena kene de Japan me kwa nkame ye ya fifa ujimi ko anu tum say ena Bawumia ekramoni ntina ma omulusu election eye me na ma ya tuti amu D11 na di omkofie the same D11 na ajoma ma di aba no ene eto aba ne ya ajoma ma belusu normal Ghana ni bia eto aba ma mo se mo beba beboa no nti uba ansa ma mewia no D11 na ma omulusu yi na munya discrimination no enye nkramoni sem ena enye Kristo sem oye kramoni oye bosomsomni na onim nyansa na obetime buo man na ye beto ama
U.S. travel ban on 36 countries, including Ghana, a subtle geopolitical maneuver or a genuine response to security concerns. In a sudden and sweeping move, the Trump administration has announced that 36 countries face a possible U.S. travel ban unless they meet new security and information sharing benchmarks within 60 days. This revelation, captured in a State Department memo and published by the Washington Post, has sent shockwaves through the international community and sparked a growing anxiety among the traveling public. And the U.S. government cites several reasons for that particular threat, but critics are already questioning whether it is truly about national security or simply political maneuvering. Well, here's what you need to know about this particular travel ban, and we'll put that graphics on your screen shortly. So we understand exactly what the situation is. And there you have it on your screen. You see Trump's travel ban policy, which is countries under consideration. Like I said, 36, they are the countries under consideration. Now, these are the countries, many of them African countries, and especially in the West African sub-region. You find Angola, Benin, Burkina Faso is in there. And when you come to the next column, you find Egypt, Gabon, Gambia, and the one in red is Ghana. And Ivory Coast is also there. You find Liberia. You also find Niger, and Nigeria is in there, among other African countries. Now, let's look at the countries under consideration so far by continent. If you look at that, in Africa, there are about 25 countries that are under consideration for this travel ban policy by the Trump administration. Now, when you go to Asia, you see 4 countries. And in North America, there are about 4 of them. And the Oceania region, you see 3 of those countries. So the graph tells the huge number there, 25. Coming from the African continent. They are under consideration on the continent to face this travel ban by the United States. Let's go on and see whether some of the countries have already been banned. And out of the figure, you see there, 12 countries are under full entry ban as we speak.
Way and in Twene Jonas and Sonakachema Bontin say the New Patriotic Party is coming back after year 2028. Mind you, as a video no.
And the earlier, a notice given by the U.S. administration state also that 7 other countries are partially facing a partial entry ban per that particular statement. And is this new? Countries already banned, you find them there. Then the list is there. 12 countries. Afghanistan is one of them. Chad is one of them. Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, all the way to Yemen. They have been banned. But let's look at the benchmark cited for a possible ban by the U.S. Administration. The first one there is reliability of government authority. And number 2, widespread government fraud, high visa overstay rates, citizenship for sale programs, security concerns, and cooperation on deportation. These are the key reasons why the countries are facing the possible travel ban. Let's move on and see the timelines given for full enforcement. The Trump administration is giving 60 days ultimatum to all these countries to comply with the new benchmarks. And I believe that you want to understand further how this is looking like for the case of Ghana. Look at the visa overstays here. Now, averagely, overstay rate of temporary visit for businesses and pleasure is the figure you are seeing there. Out of the 23,800 people that visit that country from Ghana annually, 7.64% they engage in visa overstays. Let's move on and see further how the figure is looking like. Out of the 2,400 students that visit the United States annually, 15.74% are those who actually overstay their visa. The number is looking huge indeed. Now, let's move on and see the trade volume between Ghana and the United States that can be affected. Annually, we are seeing about $2.48 billion, exactly that figure from the 2024 statistics, which reveals the trade between Ghana and the United States, which means that trade could be affected. Now, other regional countries that also have overstayed their visa from Ghana, you find Nigeria there, which is 11.61%. Then follows Cote d'Ivoire. They are also getting some 10.38% of visa overstays. Now, if you look at Togo, their figure appears to be a bit higher, which is about 15.93%. Then you go to Mali, which are all countries which are, being targeted for this travel ban. Mali is doing about 6.65%. Then Burkina Faso, which is doing about 17.43% of, visa overstays in the United States. Now, other regional countries average overstays rate of students and exchange visitors. Nigeria is still in the picture, 15.76%. Cote d'Ivoire is still there, 16.13%. And Togo is still there. You see 23.31%. And Mali also has 13.87%. Then Burkina Faso still is at the top, 31.25% students who actually overstayed their visa there in the United States. So the big question tonight is, does this announcement carry a subtle geopolitical undertone, especially given its timing and rising tensions between Israel and Iran? Why now, and what does it signal? How should developing nations, including our own country, Ghana, respond to this particular, visa or travel threat? And what will be the real world impact on lives, education, healthcare, trade, and the broader economy? When I return, we'll get
Ahanam de Kasibu na Ebisiam de Kasibu, Ebremidin, Eddie Obingi was it. Wait my comment section. Our watcher, I dream, I'm Yabram Smith, making kind Eddie Amount, Macram.